it was next day was the last day of the regular season, and they gave me a start and ended up hitting 2 home runs there. So it was a good experience just being that young and not really know what to expect.
And now he's getting his first at-bat back. The 0-1. Cecchetto hits a high chopper to third, and that one's into the outfield, a base hit. Welcome back, Mike Cecchetto. That's got to feel good. It's never easy playing 4 games in 4 days, but the Maple Leafs come away with 2 wins on the road.
2-1. Here it comes. And it's hit to center field for a base hit.
Yeah, it's very big for us. It's huge. It felt like we finally clicked a little bit, so we're hoping to keep that ball rolling.
Well, welcome back to Leafs Weekly. Not bad to come away with 2 wins on the road when you got 4 games in 4 days. That's what the Toronto Maple Leafs did this week and over the weekend as well. A win against the Barrie Baycats in Barrie and a big win against the Welland Jackfish in Welland as they sweep the season series against the Jackfish in their home ballpark this season. So not bad, and the Maple Leafs continue to be road warriors. They're also very happy to have Jordan Castaldo's bat hot once again in the lineup. And is it ever? 2 home runs against the Guelph Royals and another one against the Welland Jackfish gives him 3 in his last 2 games, which the Maple Leafs are quite happy about. They're also very happy to have this guy back in the lineup. Mike Cecchetto, who was injured earlier on in the season, missed nearly 2 months of the season, and now, finally in July, finds himself back in the lineup after rehabbing his injury, got a hit in his very first at-bat back, which I know he was very happy about, and this is what he's done with the Toronto Maple Leafs, a career .229 hitter, but boy, exploded onto the scene with Toronto last season and has been fantastic ever since. I got a chance to catch up with Mike Cecchetto, who's the special guest today on Leafs Weekly. All right, joined now by Mike Cecchetto from the Toronto Maple Leafs. Mike, I know you're really excited to get back on the field, and I know you're very close to getting back with the Maple Leafs. How's the rehab been going, and how much are you looking forward to getting back on the field at Toronto?
Yeah, rehab's been good. It's been a long 8 weeks, but yeah, I'm fired up to get going with the boys again.
So I know you played in a bunch of different teams in the Intercounty Baseball League. Now here with the Toronto Maple Leafs. When I look back at your Intercounty Baseball League career, I mean, your batting average sitting around in the mid-200s throughout every team. And then you come to Toronto, and it's just an offensive explosion. What has it been like playing with the Toronto Maple Leafs, and why have you found so much success here in Toronto?
I mean, just playing close to home. I think, growing up, watching games at the pits, there's no place I'd rather be, and just getting everyday reps again since school, I mean, just helps out in the long run, right?
I know you've talked a lot about, consistent playing time, what you're getting now here with the Toronto Maple Leafs, being close to home. How many of those factors, and maybe even just the playing time thing as well, contribute to being successful in the Intercounty Baseball League for you?
I mean, just like I said, just the reps, coming to the yard every day, kind of knowing, there's a chance I'm in the lineup, and just preparing myself the best I can to help the team win at the end of the day.
So you and many other players in this league come from the JUCO background, playing college baseball there. Can you tell me a little bit about playing JUCO and what that was like before you played here with the Maple Leafs?
Yeah, the JUCO experience was great. I mean, it was very military style. It was 6 days a week, and we would just grind out there. It was baseball every day, but I mean, there's no better way to do it in my opinion. I loved every minute of it.
And then you came here to the Intercounty Baseball League shortly after. How did you end up here in the Intercounty Baseball League, and what was that process like transitioning to the league?
So it's actually pretty funny. In 2017, I was actually playing a 2 o'clock game here at the pits, and the Leafs are actually short on players. They're playing a Saturday night, which was rare back then, and ended up getting a call to play for them. Went 1-for-1 with a single and ended up coming out of the game. And it was next day was the last day of the regular season, and they gave me a start and ended up hitting 2 home runs there. So pretty funny. But yeah, I mean, we'll take it. It was a good experience just being that young and not really know what to expect. and just getting to play with vet guys, and it was like a different caliber of pitching that I hadn't seen yet. So it was really awesome.
Maybe just the pitching in the Intercounty Baseball League. I mean, you've been in this league for a while now, so you've kind of seen this league transition and get better and better over the last couple of years. At least I think it has. What have you noticed about like the evolution of the Intercounty Baseball League in the last few years?
Yeah, just the pitching it's no easy days. Like, you can get a guy who's got minor league time, even you get the odd guy who's got pro time. It's a grind in the box, especially coming from work all day and then getting to face someone like that. It's not easy. So I think the league's just going in the right direction, though.
So when you joined the Toronto Maple Leafs last year, you had a great regular season, then you played in the playoffs. And I know you guys wanted to win that series against the Barrie Baycats, playing your former team as well. But just on the personal aspect for you in that series, you hit a couple home runs in that series. I don't know how much power success you've had in the Intercounty Baseball League, but you sure have had it here in Toronto. What was it like just hitting those 2 home runs, maybe just from a confidence perspective in the playoffs last year?
Yeah, it was definitely it was big. Something I haven't done in a while. I haven't really had playoff at bats in this league. So just getting a chance to do that and put 2 good swings on a baseball and giving the team a chance to win is kind of all I strive for, right?
So I know you do some coaching as well. You coach with the Toronto Metropolitan University. What was that like, and what's it like kind of being able to play the game and also coach the game as well and kind of pass on some of that knowledge to other players?
Yeah, it's definitely different at times, remembering that you're not inside the lines, you're actually on the outside. So yeah, just especially with TMU, you get some younger guys who come up, and yeah, just being able to pass anything that I've learned, especially from the vets on our team, like the Maras, the Castaldos, like those guys are just a wealth of knowledge. Connect, like he's always talking hitting with me, so any little thing I could really pass along, like I'll do that, just like those guys would do, right?
Actually, I was talking to Marcus about coaching as well. He does some of that himself, and he was saying that coaching kind of helps you a little bit in your playing as well when you get to kind of coach other people, and then maybe you're applying some of that to your own game as well. Do you find that kind of helps you out in your game?
Yeah, for sure. You learn many different things, even being around other coaches that, hey, maybe I wouldn't have looked at the game in this way. And yeah, you just nitpick little things and kind of grab it here and there and then apply it where you can.
Just the stretch that the Toronto Maple Leafs have been on right now, I know you guys kind of want to get back in the win column, maybe try and get the team back above 500. And I was talking to Dennis DeBanning after the other game today, and I made the bold question to him, is there any kind of worry in the locker room about how things are going right now? And he shut it down right away. Would you kind of echo that sentiment, and what is the locker room for the Toronto Maple Leafs like right now?
Yeah, the vibes are high in the locker room. The boys aren't stressing at all. Like I said, this is a vet club. The guys have been here and done it for a long time, even before I was here, right? So I think we're in a good spot. We'll start stringing some wins together, and we'll make a good playoff run for sure.
Like you were saying, you kind of found a home here with the Toronto Maple Leafs. When you think about, this group, and I know there was kind of a sentiment for the last couple of years that they kind of wanted to win it together. That this group before you came went to the Intercounty Baseball League finals 2 years in a row, and it was kind of a heartbreak that they lost. And you joined the club, and they're trying to find it back to that success. Do you kind of feel like you're kind of part of that family and that vibe that this group wants to win it together? Yeah,
for sure. Like, we've been getting after it all off season. It's been the talk of the off season is just let's win it and get it done. We got a good family in there and good clubhouse, and it's just all hands on deck. So like I said, I think we're in a really good spot to do something special this year.
All right, Mike, we wish you the best of luck the rest of the season. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
2-1. Here it comes. And it's hit to center field for a base hit. And that puts Toronto on top 2-1 as Luca Boscarino scores.
Here come the words from DeBanning between the Baycats dugout. He's 10 for 30 with runners in scoring position this year.
Speed and a little flare into the glove of the shortstop. Down the line, and it's off the glove of the first baseman. Scrambles, makes the throw to second for the out there. Could the rookie deliver the crucial moment in this game? Hits it to second. And a short, and that'll do it. At 12 midnight exactly, the Toronto Maple Leafs get the final outs of the 10th, and they are victorious tonight in extras by a score of 2-1.
All right, joined now by Adam Marr from the Toronto Maple Leafs. Adam, I know it was a big game for you last night. Let's just start with the team win, though, just to kind of break the losing streak and get the win in Barrie. How big was that for you guys?
Yeah, it's very big for us. It's huge. I guess it was, I thought it was more than 5, but I guess it was a 5-game losing streak we were coming off of. Felt like we couldn't get the ball rolling, although we've been playing signs of life the whole time, you know, it just hasn't been clicking. And yesterday I think was it felt like we finally clicked a little bit. So we're hoping to keep that ball rolling here tonight and for the rest of the season. I think it's only 10 games left, so, but yeah, big for us, massive.
Just the situation you came into last night, you've already pitched an inning, you get a hit that gives you guys the lead, and then you got to come out in the 10th and close it out. Just your emotions coming into that game, and how good did it feel to get the win and get the job done?
Yeah, it definitely felt very good. Yeah, it was. We were pretty short in the staff, and at that point, I was technically the manager on the field, so felt a little bit weird putting myself in. But you know, it was me and Sato left. Sato was going to come in the 11th if it got there, and so when I came in the 9th, I was nervous because just naturally it was the 9th. I didn't want to blow that. And then the 10th, I knew Doyle there. He's a fast guy. I was quite concerned about him. That's really what was in my mind for the most part. So it might have played in my favor that I was thinking about him more than the actual situation. But I was nervous, to be honest. But you know, I've been getting more confident. My arm's been feeling good, and it felt good to get it done, throwing strikes and you know, being competitive up there. So yeah, that's all it.
Dennis DeBanning has been getting it done for you guys as well. Just to get that hit, it's, you know, kind of just a signature of how hot he's been at the plate. What can you say about what he's been doing for the team?
Yeah, Dennis is, for lack of a better term, he's been a dog for us. He comes in clutch. His last 2 games, he's absolutely been sparking the boys, and I think that's he's playing a big part in what's been going on, us turning the tables a little bit here. So if he can keep it going and get that spark going to a flame, that'd be good. And I think if he just keeps doing what he's doing, he's going to be a big part of this team going forward.
All right, Adam, thanks for doing this.
Thank you, Thomas.
Next up for the Maple Leafs, the Barrie Baycats on Wednesday night at Christie Pitts. These teams have split the season series, but you know the Baycats will be hungry after their 2-1 loss at home to Toronto. Thanks so much for tuning in to Leafs Weekly.